we go.
I'm Harry Hart, 98 years of age, and I was going to tell you a little bit about the Hart Post Office.
All right. And that was out on one.
It's right below where we were the other day.
150 going into Salisbury.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, about another
About
3/4 of a mile
okay.
East
Okay.
is the Samuel Bingham Hart residence and post office,
Right.
and he was an outstanding businessman in the community. He had the first car in Rowan County, I think, and he had farming. It was a farming center
Okay.
where they had the blacksmith shop, they had sawmill, and a general store with general merchandise.
Okay.
And the post office was in the back of the store.
Okay.
And he had very little business through the post office. So he had a barn back of his house that he kept horses in.
Okay.
And the Pony Express changed horses every time. You get a fresh horse,
Right there.
you get ready to go back home. And
I love it.
that was a horse. They called it the Pony Express. He probably had a few first-class letters.
Yeah.
2 cents per letter. There
Okay.
you go. And I have the old desk. It's one almost half as big as this, with a lid on it, hinged on one side. He kept the stamps and the cancellation things. And that was the post office. I got that in my warehouse. That building. I mean, it's a four-legged thing, and a big and hinged on the end.
Yeah.
Go back. Well, that's for the post office, and like I say, he had that. I didn't tell you he had an ice house. You don't know what.
Oh yeah.
Back there years ago, they had no electricity, and nothing to generate, make ice. So they had a big hole in the ground, and a little lake down there that when they get real cold, they'd let it run out a while,
Right.
and then run it some more and get it about 2 or 3 inches thick, and saw it, and they sawed it into blocks,
Okay.
and they put sawdust between each layer, the ice,
Oh.
and he had an orchard there that a lot of apples and things
Right.
that they stored in those holes, and they were successful. They had fruit up in the early spring.
Wow.
Okay, so much for that. I told you had a sawmill
Right.
where the saw the lumber for the different buildings
Right.
and the general merchandise store. And he was a great educator. He believed in education.
Oh,
So he bought the tract of land and they built it. They had what is known as Harts School,
okay.
about right beyond, right there at the airport, across the other side of the street.
Okay.
But now they call it Centenary
Oh, yeah.
Community.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. Well, now, when did he live, and when did he live, and all, Mr. When did S.B. Hart live?
When?
Yeah. When was all this? When did he do all this?
Well, he moved to Morrisville in 1928, I believe it was. And it would be prior to that.
Okay. All right.
And he sent all his kids to school. They went to Davidson. One went to Carolina, graduated. Samuel C. Hart, the post was named for him at Salisbury,
Yes.
and he was Congressional Medal of Honor.
Okay.
And the post is named for Samuel C. Hart. And let's see, the others, he sent one to Carolina. He
Right.
graduated Carolina.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And two at Davidson.
Okay.
And both his daughters were sent to Flo McDonald School. Back then, daughters were not many of them educated. Not many of them had degrees like it is today.
That's true.
And so they were both graduates.
Okay.
They had good jobs with Wachovia Bank in Winston. So
Okay. Now who S.B. Hart is in relation to you? Who?
he's my grandfather.
Okay. Okay. He's your grandfather. All right. And then you grew up in the big two-story house right where 150 and 152 split. Is that right? Yeah.
Well, we moved up. I was 4 years old when we moved there.
Okay.
And I stayed there until I went to school.
Okay.
Let's see, now, where did it get to?
Let's see. We were talking about the sawmill. You talked about the sawmill, the post office, whatever. And then you had the first car in Rowan County.
Yeah, and by the way, he had the first all electric home.
Wow.
He had a whole back porch was full of batteries, Delco Remy batteries, and
Oh wow.
he used a little gasoline engine to charge them frequently. Had to charge them every so often.
Yeah.
But they had one drop cord in each room from the center of the ceiling, and that was the electric light, first electric home.
Wow. All battery powered. I love it.
Yeah. And
Oh, now who was your grandmother? Who did he marry?
he married a chauffeur,
Okay. Okay.
Augusta chauffeur.
Okay.
That was her name. And
And okay, and I guess she was related to like Miss Mary Schoaf, who taught school and all here forever.
that's right. She was senior aunt, I guess.
Okay, okay.
And
Oh. All right. Let's see. Okay, and then he moved. And then he moved into Mooresville. You said.
yeah,
All right. And did he? You know, what did he do when he moved into Mooresville? Did he keep running the sawmill and the ice and all that
I don't know what happened there.
after he moved?
I think most of them disappeared. He was, I'd say he was fairly old when they moved in.
Wait a minute. Okay. Okay.
They didn't retire. There's no such thing as retiring in those days. Yeah, let's see.
All right. Now, what did your dad do?
My dad was a farmer too.
Okay.
He farmed, we farmed. I left the farm though fairly early and went to work with my uncle, Steve. And he was in the cotton business,
Right.
and that's where I stayed. And I became a partner in the company. And he had a massive heart attack the year before I got out of service.
Wow.
So
Wow.
I had to take it when I got home,
Took over the.
take over the business.
Yeah. Now, where did your dad go to school? Was he one of the two that went to Davidson, or did he go to Chapel Hill?
No, he went to one of these graduate schools over in Virginia, I think.
Okay. Interesting.
It wasn't a 4-year college.
Yeah. Yeah. So S.B. Hart had the 2 daughters and three sons.
4.
Four sons. Okay. All right. And well, all right. Who were the sons? Sons.
Archibald,
Okay.
one son, never married, bachelor.
All right. And
And you had Meade, yeah,
Meade.
M-E-A-D-E.
All right.
He's the Chapel Hill graduate. Anyway, and the Steve,
Steve.
Stephen Douglas Hart,
Okay. And
Davidson.
okay. And then after Stephen, who was next after Stephen?
Let's see, the girls came in there then.
Oh, okay. Who were the
Wait a
two?
minute, you just got 2. How many males you got?
I've got Archibald, Meade, and Stephen. So I got 3.
Wait a minute. Samuel C. Hart.
Okay.
He was a Davidson graduate.
All right. All right.
And he was principal of school down at Morrisville, next to Raleigh,
Oh, okay.
when they drafted him into service.
Okay. All right. And who's next? Or who's
The 2 daughters, I guess, Cora,
Cora? Okay.
Essie. Essie was the other girl.
Essie. All right. Okay. So all right. Well, then, in order, who was first? Was Archibald the first? Was he the oldest?
My father was old.
Okay, and your father?
Howard.
We didn't put him down.
Yeah.
Okay. Howard was the oldest. Who came after him?
Archibald.
All right. And then who came after Archibald?
Me.
Okay.
And then Steve.
All right. And then was there then the two girls, the two daughters?
Yeah, they last.
Okay.
Cole and Essie.
All right. All right. Interesting. All right.
That's all you want to know about the Harts.
Yeah. Yeah, about their community and yeah. And I take it SB Samuel's Hart, the Hart family came in to Rowan County, I take it then. Originally, like his parents were from Rowan County, right?
They've been there a long time, I guess, as
That's
far
right.
as I know.
Okay. Well, I mean, because I knew, as you'd mentioned, y'all moved into Mooresville from Rowan County, so I take it Rowan was the.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you didn't settle in Mooresville first. It was Rowan, then Mooresville. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think that's about it. Unless there's anything else you can think about.
Well, when my grandfather got out of business,
Right.
Dan Overcash had a store where we met. And that was a store of general merchandise. One pair of shoes fits all.
So then Mr. Overcash, his store kind of took over where SB's store after he quit. Okay. All right. Cool. Interesting. Yeah. Because I was wondering how Overcash and all related and all. So.
Well.
Because Mr. Overcash started his store a little after SB, didn't he?
Yeah.
And
after that.
Okay.
And he had a general merchandise store.
Okay. And he didn't run a post office, but he ran the general merchandise and things like that. Okay. Yeah, and his house was right beside the store. Or I remember somebody.
Yeah, right behind the store.
Yeah. Saying. Interesting. Okay. And then and then you said Mr. Hart School was at Miller Airport.
Yeah, right there across the road from Miller Airport.
Okay. Because I had heard about Hart School. I just never knew where it was, but I had heard people talk about it over the years.
Well, it was named Hart for a good while, and then it went to Centenary.
The Centenary School, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard it talked about over the years, and I just never knew where. Okay.
Now, what else you need?
I think that's about it. I think that fills in those gaps.
You fill in the gap.
I think that fills in the gaps.
You didn't go down to see my Samuel C. Hart's. So I said to Ruskovich, go over there and tell them that we'd like to go into the wrist chancery. And they said, we hadn't been in there either. We would like to go, those two gentlemen.
Yeah.
They told the guards to step aside. So we walked right in there like big shots and went straight into Hitler's office. That was the first place I went.
I love it.
And got a signature out of his document was in there, and
Yeah.
a few little incidentals, and chipped a little piece off of it for souvenir for that.
There you go.
So that's all.
Well, now where'd you put your men up? What city block did the Russians give you to put your 800 men up?
Right in there, close to the West Side Street.
Right there. Well, I'll be. Y'all were in high cotton.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right
After we were there, not 6 weeks, so Eisenhower said everybody with 85 points or more can get out of the service. So everybody took that. That was, yeah.
Well, that was good. That was good. I'm amazed you got chosen to be the.
What'd you do with my buddy?
Oh, he's wandering around out there. We'll find him.
Okay.
But that's pretty impressive. Got to be chosen to be the occupying.
What?
That's impressive getting to be chosen the occupying
Yeah.
force.
Yeah.
5 companies, one. Now, were the 5 companies one? Does that make up one battalion? Do 5 companies make up one battalion, or is that?
There's 5 companies in a battalion.
In a battalion, okay. And you were over just one battalion, or?
I was battalion commander
Okay.
of all the 5 companies.
Okay. Okay. All right. Oh, very good. Very good. Yeah. Yeah. It takes me a while to realize to do the military math to figure out. It's not the same as everybody else's math.
Yeah. Well, now I don't know of anything I can bother you in.
Oh, no bother. It's never a bother.
Huh.
It's never a bother. I enjoy it.